Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Lord Celebrar141 here, or Expert Legion on YouTube. Today, I want to talk about some tips on how to be an efficient Ghostbusters, because a lot of people need it after a game that I played last night, which kind of hurts my brain cell. But anyway, I'm gonna get into it and help you guys out. So let's get started with the first one here, the journal. There's different ways to memorize this. Either you play the game, or you just memorize it, or you can write it down on a notepad. What I do is I wrote it down in a notepad because there's different types of combos. So let me give you guys a quick example of a spirit and a poltergeist. Box and fingerprint. See? Box and fingerprint. That's poltergeist or spirit because all you need is orb or writing. Of course, Wendigo could be it too, but that's where the thermometer comes in. If it's freezing, then there you go, that's a Wendigo. But most of the time, it's probably not freezing. If it is freezing, there'll be Demon Mare. Because you need orb and writing too for Demon or Mare. It's freezing instead. So that's a very interesting. So if you just want to memorize, just memorize the journal. It's very important. If you want to be efficient, just memorize the journal. And second thing about the journal here is just stop putting evidence if you know what the evidence is. So for example, if I see orb, I'll be like, hey team, I found orb. Or hey team, there's spirit box. Be like, okay, spirit box. Of course you can just put it in here and you can narrow it down to what type of goes. But if you memorize the evidence in the chat or just in your head and be like, okay, if it's box, if it's fingerprint and this orb, then just go straight to poltergeist. What's the whole deal with going to orb and spirit box? And it just slows you down if you put in evidence because these don't even give you extra money or XP. It's just there to help you out to narrow the ghost down. But like I said, if you know the ghost already, just put it in. You still get a full credit no matter what. Anyways, that's it for the journal right now. I'm gonna go into the next one, which is the 3 item trick. So the 3 item trick here is basically not using a flashlight at all. And the best map I recommend playing without a flashlight is Art Gallery because of how the contrast and the brightness is on this map. It is more brighter than all the other maps. So this is where the 3 item tricks comes in. AKA, you're not going to use a flashlight at all. No need for flashlight. If you memorize the map, or if you have a good monitor where you can turn on the brightness, or a laptop that can turn on the brightness, go with the 3 item trick. Like you could take whatever items on here. So I could take EMF, box, and crucifix, and I just go in because I don't need a flashlight. I can see without a flashlight. And it really improves the efficiency of the whole team and your grinding session. Like if you want that van, just do the 3 item trick. Basically, like because it speeds up the progress of grinding. That's what it is. The next thing I want to get in touch is playing with randos or playing with people that does not have access to voice chat. So, for example, when you go in the room, right? You drop the box down, you drop this, you drop that, and you start spamming, right? You say, there's spirit box, but you can't say it out loud, right? You have to let your team know. You don't just go spirit, hold on, spirit box. That takes way too long. Just shorten it down. It's not that hard. Just type SP or NB for no box, or SP for spirit box. It's very simple. Same thing with water and bone. You don't just say dirty water or got dirty water or got water or got the bone. No. Just stop. Just say GB for got bone, GW for got water, and that's it. Or you can just simplify it even more. You could say B or W. Just make sure that your teammate gets it, or else they'll get a misunderstand on communication. Because B can also be Banshee, or yeah, or W could be a Wendigo. So just same thing actually. I want to talk about now is same thing with the journal here. Let's say if it's a poltergeist, you can type in PG for poltergeist or spirit go SP. All right, simplify it down. It's not that hard. Or orb. I mean, usually I don't even type out orb like that. I just type out an O. Could be anything. So for the misunderstanding of a when to go in water, usually I just type out when or we. Very simple. Or demon. Of course, I like to joke around with this. I'll say Nezuko or just demon or dem or mare for mare ma or Jinoni, J-O. Yeah, simple. I'd be like, oh Jin, oh it's an Oni. Of course, don't want to get messed up. So I would usually just say own. Of course, you have to play with people that knows these short combination. You can't just play with random people out there and be like, hey, it is an on. Imagine you go out a random lobby and you say, like it's an Oni, right? But you say on. People gonna question like what? So I recommend playing with a team, people that knows these combinations. Anyways, the next one here, I like to call it the carry and the support role. Carrier takes in, so carrier and support. They both of them pick up two different items. Carrier usually brings in the EMF, the spirit box, and the crucifix. The support role brings in the thermometer, and they pick up the key. No, sorry, the carrier picks up the key. Either one could work. The support brings in the thermometer, the book, and the ghost goggles. Why? Because this is process of elimination. When you go into a room, you want to check the spirit box or not. If there's no spirit box, then you just it's process of elimination. You just start narrowing it down, because spirit box is always the first thing you want to check. So the carrier and the support goes behind the carry goes forward. But if in a situation of a duo, then split out. Be like, okay, thermometer go left. So for example, we're on art gallery. So support go left, carry go to the right. But if we're talking about a like a four man team, two left, two right, simple, done. They'll take the EMF, take box, crucifix, they go in, drop the box down, they start spamming, um, to see if there's EMF or not or box. Once that's done, the carrier's job is to protect the support. Support goes in, they drop the book down. So okay, so you take the usual item. You're like, hey, I found the room. Don't drop the crucifix, please. Um, you'd be like, they start spamming. You're like, okay, there's box, there's EMF, something like that, right? And they go in. Support. This is where the support comes in. Support comes in and they'd be like, okay, I see, I got freezing, for example, right? So drop book down, they pick up the thermometer, they're like, okay, it is freezing, for example, and they start looking for orbs, and they listen to writing, and they'll listen for knocking on a window. Of course, the carriers can help them by looking on the window too. But now this is where the carrier comes in, because they have access to the crucifix, which protects the team, the support basically, and their role is to protect the support. Reason is you need a person looking out for orbs. And of course the carrier is already done. Now it's the support turn to see if there's all the start narrowing down if they see like orb writing. And the carry is gonna protect the support using the crucifix. Of course, please, please, I've seen people do this all the time. Don't put the crucifix down right away. Please do not do this. Reason is if you have access to Sandy Watch like I do, or if it's a Jin and an Oni, you have to look at the speed or Ref Shade, sorry, Ref Shade, Jinoni, Yuri, Banshee, Phantom. So Jin and Oni, you can check them by speed. You know how Jin looks like. You're like, okay, Jin, and then put the crucifix right down. That's more efficient than putting the crucifix down and let it hunt, because then you have to wait for it to hunt again. Same thing with Yuri, Banshee, Phantom. Be like, if your friend or you yourself have access to the Sanity Watch, check the ghost sanity. Just look straight at it into his eyes and say, okay, if sanity's draining fast, that's a phantom. If sanity's draining somewhat fast, you're a or banshee, right? Same thing with Revenant and Shade too, because you can check a Revenant. Revenant is has kind of like a same speed as a Jinn. You can see it. It'll slowly get to you, then it slows down. That's why you don't want to put the crucifix down right away in the room, because there's no point. You want to see what the ghost is. Right, so let me give you a quick example. Spirit Box and EMA 5, Jinoni. Be like, okay, it's a Jinoni, my support comes in, look for orbs or writing. I'll look around if it starts hunting right in front of me, right, for example, and I'll start dragging it back. If it's a super fast boy, it's a Jinn, put the crucifix down. Don't put it down right away when you enter the room, because when it hunts, that's it. Your crucifix is gone, and you don't even know what ghost it is. So that's one thing I want to talk. That's one thing I want to point it at is stop putting the crucifix in the room and just wait till the ghost hunts and check the ghost, and you know what ghost it is. Boom. That's the job of the carry and the support. Period. And sorry if it sounds bland. I hope you guys do get it. If you have any questions, just put it down in the comments. I'll try to answer them. And my apologies if I don't know the answers to them. I'll find somebody else that have the answers. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.